Hi, I'm Ned Wolf with Irwin Industrial Tools. In this segment, we're going to examine snips. Snips cut using a shearing action like ordinary scissors, but they're designed for thicker and tougher materials.
They're used for cutting sheet metals, vinyls, and plastics found in heating and air conditioning ducts, steel framing studs, auto body parts, roofing trim, and aluminum and vinyl siding, just to name a few. Irwin offers 5 types called tinner, utility, aviation, bulldog, and offset snips that cover different application needs. All Irwin snips are made from drop-forged, hardened steel blades for maximum strength and precision sharpened for superior performance over snips made from non-forged blades. Utility, aviation, bulldog, and offset snips all feature a compound leverage cutting action that exerts more pressure at the cutting edges. The benefits are less hand fatigue and hand pressure required for cutting thicker or tougher materials over long periods of time. They all have torsion springs that automatically open jaws between cuts for faster action. Blades are serrated to grip metal sheets to prevent them from slipping and folding between the blade jaws. Utility snips are for cutting thin materials similar to tinner snips, but with a long 3 1/8 inch cutting length for increased speed and productivity over tinner snips. They have comfortable thermoplastic rubber handles and a one-handed safety latch that keeps them closed until needed. Strictly for professionals, aviation snips cut thicker metals up to 18 gauge cold-rolled steel and 23 gauge stainless steel with an 1.5 inch cutting length. They're more popular among professional contractors who trim sheet metal, air ducts, metal lath, light gauge steel studs, and support straps in the field, just to name a few. Aviation snip handles are color-coded to an industry standard. Red-handled snips, preferred by a right-handed person, cut straight and sharp radius cuts to the left. Green-handle snips, preferred by a left-handed person, cut straight, but with a sharp radius cut to the right. Yellow-handle snips are used for general-purpose straight cuts and wide radius cuts either direction. Our aviation snip handles are ergonomically designed with a reduced hand span, comfortable thermoplastic rubber handles, and a one-handed safety latch to keep blades closed during storage. Depending upon the contractor's trade, they may need all color types of snips to accomplish all cutting situations. For cutting extra thick sheet metal, up to 16 gauge or 18 gauge stainless steel, we offer bulldog snips. The bulldog has a short 3/4 inch length of cut for more power and strength in cutting thicker sheet metals, expanded metal grading, metal supports, and exterior steel studs. Except for the shorter blades and cutting thicker materials, bulldogs have the same features as our aviation snips. The offset snip design is best suited for interior, circular, and long seam cuts. They have the same features as aviation snips, except the blades are offset to the handle so circular or seam cuts can be made without the handle and hand interfering in the line of cut. Offsets also prevent injury to the hand from sharp edges. They're offered in green and red handle designs for optimal radius cutting and seam cutting performance needs. They're often used in fabrication of sheet metal parts, such as air ducts, cable, and electrical wiring raceways and buildings. Irwin offset snips handle up to 18 gauge cold-rolled steel and 23 gauge stainless steel with a 1 5/16 inch length of cut. Let's look at some key applications. Cutting vinyl tile with tinner snips. Utility snips cutting gutter spouts. Yellow snips cutting steel studs. Offset snips making radius cuts for an air duct branch connection. And cutting expanded metal grading.